Hi, everybody. My name is Sam Ariziri, and today we're going to talk about my organization development library. In this presentation, I'm going to take you on a journey through my library. I'll discuss my approach to building it, my life's purpose, emerging OD method, my ideal job, my portfolio, my resource toolkit, all while discussing how these will help me reach my dream job. I'm an abstract thinker. I had to spend a considerable amount of time thinking about what I wanted from my library before I could begin to plan and act on building it. I had to think about my goals, my visions, the risks, and the results that I would accomplish with my plan, as well as how I would organize it. And after much contemplation, I found the answer beneath the surface. The purpose of my library was to turn my dreams into reality by creating a framework for success. I've always felt that my purpose has had something missing, and my ideal outcome from this assignment is to find that missing piece of the puzzle, so I can begin to set the foundation and turn my dreams into a reality. To reach these dreams and build a difference-making library, I have to be the leader. I am in charge of my success, but there are many others that I will depend on to get me there, including my family, my friends, coworkers, classmates, mentors, colleagues, and OD experts and professionals. To get where I wanted to go, I had to create action steps. I had to develop a purpose and outcomes, find what technology fit my needs. I had to create themes and find my preferred method. And then I had to begin to organize my library. To reach my purpose, I will need a commitment for myself to follow through, a clear, achievable purpose and vision, a plan or a map of how to reach that vision. I will need support from my family, friends, and colleagues. I will also need technology to organize my library. As a result of creating my plan, I developed my own personal mission statement. My goal in life is to make a difference in the lives of the people around me, the teams I'm a part of, and the community I live in, by engaging leaders, organizations, and communities to see the tangible benefits of making behavioral changes that are directly linked to strategic initiatives and effectiveness. I found it much easier to develop my mission after I took the time to reflect on my core values. A person's core values are a combination of their terminal values, which are professional and personal goals, and instrumental values, which are our core behaviors in the way that we act and interact. My terminal values were comfortable life, family security, inner harmony, health, self-respect, and my instrumental values were helpful, logical, capable, intellectual, and imaginative. I like to think of values like different ingredients that make up who we are. With a little slow simmering fire, or passion I like to call it, we can become something unique. I found that my values are directly shaped from my history, and the people in my life are the reason I am the way I am today. My purpose is to help others the way others have helped me, and to help them find how their history can fuel them to be better and to help them reach their dreams. Finding the perfect method was difficult because I was being pulled in many different directions by my passions and interests. My mission can be accomplished in many ways, and I didn't really know which way to go. I have an equal passion for helping develop others on an individual level through coaching and mentoring, strategizing and planning organizational change, and helping to create a more engaged community through collaboration and dialogue. I also enjoy utilizing my creative skills and facilitating events, and I wanted to find a method that could help me do everything. After quite a bit of research and analysis trying to find the perfect method, I found myself most attracted to strategic visioning. I thought that this was uniquely flexible and would give me the best vehicle to fuel my purpose. According to David Sibbitt, author of Strategic Visioning in the Change Handbook, strategic visioning is a highly visual method that uses large graphic templates to guide people through the different perspectives needed to do good strategy work. What initially attracted me to strategic visioning was the invitation to help leaders, organizations, and communities to strategically plan for their ideal future and help them see a broader view of where they stand. The missing piece of the puzzle was finding a method that let me help people on all levels strategize for their future, the way others have done for me. It also allows me to work in many different flexible types of systems, ones where I could create shared visions of the future and improve culture and alignment. It will also let me gain the necessary experience of designing and implementing strategy as well as utilize my passion for technology to create and design plans and presentations. I like to think logically, so when I found the evidence that a common trait in upper management leaders versus middle and lower management leaders is that upper management have the ability to strategically envision their futures, I knew that this was something I wanted to help people do. I enjoyed that the approach followed my core values and matched my preferred approach to developing leaders, improving behaviors, and helping groups of people work together to create roadmaps. Since this is a new method for me, there are many areas I will need to master to complete the puzzle. I will need to find opportunities where I can begin to plan events and build strategy skills. I will also need to do more research and fully understand the theory behind the strategic visioning. I also need to take a chance to build my graphic facilitation skills and learn to build better presentations. While my next role will help me gain experience strategizing and working collaboratively on teams to create successful projects, my dream title would be a Chief Strategy Officer. I found a perfect job description of a CSO role that I would love to have. In this position, I would be responsible for the overall mission and vision of the organization, and would be tasked with forming strategic initiatives, ensuring these initiatives reflect the overall mission and are carried out in day-to-day activities. When I compare my current resume, it's clear I have a long way to go to get where I want to be. I have experience in some areas such as leadership and collaboration, improving efficiency, and creating actionable goals. My goal is to begin to bridge the gap by continually mastering my skills to gain the experience in the areas that I lack, such as creating organization strategy, conducting data analysis, and designing presentations, and to begin to build a portfolio that highlights the work that I have done, which I will discuss later in the sections about my career in my OD library. I wanted to use my library like my own personal toolbox and organize it in a way that it was easy for me to navigate. I wanted it to be secure and have the ability to hold a vast array of information such as books, videos, projects, classwork, and evidence libraries. I also wanted it to be easily organized and searchable and available on many platforms. I had already been using my computer and my phone to store a large amount of documents, but I needed to find something that was more efficient. I wanted to use a cloud-based library and looked into several options before deciding to use Google Drive. It was flexible and offered the ability to organize my documents to many sublevels while also allowing me to search for metadata and quickly access any topic I liked. I started by creating 3 folders: school, personal, and career. And these 3 folders would hold every document that I put into my library. If I wanted to find a note about team learning from Peter Senge's The Fifth Discipline, I could go to Classes, Organization Development 6080, Evidence, The Fifth Discipline, and find my notes on Chapter 11, Team Learning. If I wanted to find information about a Discovery Cafe event that I helped design, I could go to Organization Development 6015, Projects, Method Assignment, Discovery Cafe, and find any documents related to that project that might help me in my career. Also in my school folder is my OD library, which has folders titled Book Catalog, Evidence Library, and Themes. Book Catalog has sections for videos, reference guides, journals, and books. Evidence Library has folders for theories, research, and empirical evidence. And the Themes folders has sections for the topics I want to master. These are topics that I think will help me achieve my life mission. The Career folder is built to help me store anything related to my career goals that I believe will help me reach my dream role. It has folders for work, my portfolio, and my method. While my portfolio consists of any projects I've worked on, my volunteer work, and a resume folder. If I wanted to find information for a team project that I worked on with a real client, I could find my career folder, my portfolio, my projects, and find all the projects that I've worked on with real organizations. Also in my career folder is my method, which is made up of additional topics that I believe are relevant to me becoming a strategic visioning master. These folders are made up of sections such as strategy, planning, leadership, design, collaboration, and coaching. And I can continue to build on these folders by adding any additional themes that I find relevant to my method. The most important part of my library is being able to search for metadata and find any information quickly. Even if my library isn't perfectly organized, I can find information at the click of a button. This makes it extremely efficient for finding information and processing it quickly. Building my library was like building a roadmap to my dreams. Earl Nightingale once said, "All you need is a plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on your destination." And I believe if you do that, you can do anything you want. This journey has given me the initial framework to start down my ideal trajectory, and now all I have to do is follow the roadmap to my dreams. Thank you for listening to my presentation.